Hello everybody, welcome back to another video about structure and written expression. It's me Julie. This time I'll explain about forms and uses of verbs. You guys will remember that a complete sentence must have at least one subject and one verb, right? Now I'll let you know about the verbs. There are a few forms of verbs. Base form or verb 1 we usually call it. Okay, and then we have the present form with S or ES. We use this for present tense for subject she, he, or it, like considers, prevents, creates, it becomes, for example, yeah? And then we've got present participle or verb ing. We use this for continuous tense and also for an adjective. Present participle, remember? And now we've got past verb. We usually call it verb 2. We use this form for simple past tense, all subjects, okay? If they are regular verbs, you just need to add d or ed to the base form or to the verb 1. But if the verbs are irregular, then the pattern is irregular, like its name. For example, become, became, and become. Okay. Or maybe the form is just the same, like put, put, put. What I'm trying to say is you should be familiar with regular and irregular verbs. And the last one we've got past participle or verb 3. We use this in present perfect tense, past perfect tense, as an adjective, or maybe in all forms of passive voice. When talking about forms of verbs and use of verbs, there are points to remember. I put 3 here. We'll discuss this one by one in the next slides. The first point. After have, we use past participle or verb 3. Have here refers to have, has, having, or had. Remember present perfect, past perfect. If these words are followed by a verb, then the verb must be in verb 3 or past participle. Let's check this practice. We must determine the part which is wrong. The answer is A, because we have here, but the verb is in bare form or verb 1. It should be in verb 3. Have tried. Now let's move on with the next point. After a be verb, use present participle or past participle. Be verb here refers to is or am or are, or was, were, be, been, or being. For example, they are studying at the moment, correct. Should be started now, correct, because this is a word be. See? It can be followed by verb 3. And then we have been learning, this is correct. See? Been. And then my partners were coding, this is correct. We have be, were. The program has been analyzed, this is also correct. Been and verb 3. Now look at this practice. Analyze the sentence and determine what is missing. So this is the subject, the rebuilding. Kind reminder everyone, of the Inca capital is not the subject. It is object of preposition. This is preposition, yeah? So this is object of preposition. It cannot be the subject. So this is the subject, the rebuilding. And we've got a B here, was. And after reviewing the options A until D, we can see that we need a verb here, yeah? We agreed before that after a be verb, we can use either a verb ing or a verb 3. That means I will eliminate C and D. Now we have two options, A or B. Begun is verb 3 and beginning is verb ing. Do not be confused. What you can do next is test the meaning. There is a time signal here in the 1460s. The use of in indicates simple past tense. If there's a be verb in here, it means it is in passive voice, right? So the answer is A, was begun. And if you are still not sure, you can test the meaning. I think because the subject is the rebuilding, I believe you guys agree with me that it will make sense if the subject here, the rebuilding, receives the action, right? That means the sentence is in passive voice. Therefore, the answer is A. Now let's continue with the third point. After a modal, use a bare verb. Modal refers to can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and many other more. Remember, modal plus bare verb or verb 1. Just remember a simple sentence. I can sing. She can dance. Those sentences are easy models to remember, yeah? Now let's take this practice. The strategy is still the same. Analyze the sentence and determine what is missing. There is a connector here that it means the sentence consists of more than one clause. If connector that is in the middle, then the structure is subject verb, connector, subject verb. Okay, now everybody, this is the structure: subject verb, connector that, subject, and no verb. So what is missing is verb. I will eliminate B and D because in B it has a subject which I don't need anymore, and D, the structure is incorrect. Now I want to review A. Start at 9 p.m. I will eliminate this because yes, it is a verb, start, but you see the subject is singular, the conference. That means the verb here must be singular too. Meanwhile, start is a plural verb. Starts is a singular verb. So I eliminate A. Because A, B, and D are wrong, then I am pretty sure the answer is C. We can review a bit. Would start at 9 p.m. We have a modal here and a verb 1. The structure is correct, the grammar is correct. Then we've got the answer. So yeah, that's it everyone. I have explained to you about forms and uses of verbs, including several tips. I hope this video helps. I'll see you in the next one.